special good morning and a Merry Christmas to you, our distinguished, dynamic, and exemplary course instructor, Professor Jinna. And also, good morning and a Merry Christmas to you, my fellow classmates in the same academic pursuit. And it is very significant to note that we all may not arrive at the same conclusion or at the same observation, because it is academia, and this is what makes academia very interesting. I would like to take this special opportunity to welcome you all to the final presentation of this, dynamic course, Human Ecology and Natural Resources Management. And today we will definitely be looking at a critical review of this article based on China and published by Chinese authors, which is the pilot zone for green finance reform and innovation promotes energy savings, evidence from China. And to start with, because of the time limitation, I limit my evaluation to two aspects, which are critically assessing the strength of the article and also assessing some of the weaknesses of the article. And to start with, let me just give an overall brief introduction of this very topic. The article examines how pilot zones for green finance reform and innovation in China promote energy savings in light of China's ambitious environmental goals and the growing focus on energy efficiency and sustainable development. This study addresses a pertinent and current issue. By using empirical analysis to evaluate the effects of these pilot zones, the authors offer important new information about the relationship between energy consumption trends and green finance programs. However, it is very important to note here certain words which need to be clarified. For example, to start with, my colleague here, Kwan, mentioned that the author did not expatiate on what is pilot zone. So I would like to explain. Pilot zone are designated areas that serves as an environmental threat in a county. It's referred to as the pilot zone. And also green finance. What does green finance mean? Green finance are loan or any investment that promotes environmental friendly activities. And panel data analysis. What do we mean by panel data analysis? And residential energy consumption. Why the PCGFRI in the Midwestern region only have energy saving effect on industrial energy consumption. The energy saving effect of the PCGFRI in the ECERDC is stronger than that of other cities. Policy implication. In order to accomplish energy efficiency goals, the paper offers policymakers helpful suggestions highlighting the need for assisting green finance projects. This emphasis on practical findings is admirable and enhances the research. Now, to the weakness that I identified in this paper. The research provides insightful information specific to China, but it might be difficult to generalize the results to other contexts of other countries, which is clearly that this data is only limited to China. And even in China, not all cities are included in this study. A discourse on the applicability of the results to different economic or environmental settings will strengthen the conclusion. That is to say, if this paper would have been generalized to maybe almost 90 or 95% of the cities in China, it would have been easily generalizable. Or in cross-country, other countries are included to make comparative analysis or comparison between both countries could be more efficient. And potential confounding variables. The authors could have discussed potential confounding variables that might influence energy savings in pilot zones. A more in-depth examination of external factors such as regional economic conditions or innovation in technology will improve a deeper understanding of the findings. Longitudinal analysis. While the study uses only panel data analysis, a longitudinal analysis that focuses at the long-term impact of green finance reform will provide more insights into how energy savings can be sustained over time. Conclusion. Overall, the article "Do Pilot Zone for Green Finance Reform and Innovation Promote Energy Savings Evidence from China" is a useful contribution to the field of sustainable finance and energy policy. It effectively illustrates green finance initiatives' ability to generate energy savings, while also providing policymakers with relevant knowledge, addressing the identified limitations